Hi everyone, Sherry here. I hope you're well. I thought today we would do a different kind of watercolor painting, something that I think you would find in a field at the side of the road, not necessarily something that you've planted. I'm really not sure what these flowers are, but that's what they look like to me. So what I'm going to do is I've marked off an oval here for a 5x7 mat, in case I like it enough to mat it. I'll turn my light off here so I don't have a shadow. Now I'm going to lightly draw in just the idea of what I want to do, because it gives me a sense of proportion and composition. Okay, so that's one little flower right there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. And I'm coming here with what will be a droopy flower. This also gives me an idea of where I want to leave space, so I'm not putting the background in where I don't want it. Another one of this. Some buds. And an open flower here. Now I hope you can follow along. I hope you can see this well enough to be able to make out what I'm doing here. Now these have what looks like sort of finery to me, some sort of leaf at the tip of the flower. I want another bud here somewhere. This is going to be about that big, so no, I don't want that one curved in that direction, because I have this flower going in that direction. So I think I'll bring this one up here. A little bit smaller. Okay, we look like we're a little too busy here and not busy enough over here. So I think I need something more here. I think maybe under this flower. Right, to come right out of the picture, out of our painting. Okay. That's about it. Now, most times I do this part off camera. And then when I'm on camera, I come in with the Micron pen to do my drawing. This time I wanted to do it a little different so you could see I am actually doing these drawings. Not that they're so advanced that you are wowed into thinking I'm not really doing them. Just to be clear. So now I'm going to come in with my pen and lightly draw in. This is a green Micron pen. Now I would have preferred a darker color, but of course when I went to look for my stack of colored Micron pens, I couldn't find them. So I happened to come across this one, so it's this one it is. Another bud here. And again, I'm not trying to give much definition here because I will be coming in with my paint. Not solid lines. Just the idea of lines again. And of course this is what is referred to as a ink and wash, or pen and wash, or line and wash. Okay, now I'm going to bring this over a little bit because I have a lot happening here. And these are not evenly sized, they're just these puffy little flower. Okay. As I said, not solid lines, just the idea of the flower here. And we can come in and finish this up later after we do our painting. Okay, now I think I'll just bring another little something here. We don't know what that is. Okay. Now, I'm actually going to come in with gouache. I'm going to fill these areas in with gouache versus white paint. White paint just... Now, I may go from the gouache right to modeling paste. We'll see. We'll see how well the gouache will show up. I actually don't remember very well how I did... the painting a couple of years ago. My gouache has dried out a little bit. Okay, let's give that a shot. don't want my brush that wet. So this is just a slightly damp brush. And the gouache. Now I'm hoping the camera is picking this up. Yep, somewhat. I think you can see what's happening here. And I like getting a little texture at this point. It gives my little painting some dimension. Okay, I'm going to come in here some more. Now this would work very well with modeling paste, but then it wouldn't be a watercolor painting, would it? It'd be mixed media. And, you know, that'd be great too. So that may happen yet. Depends on the mood I'm in after I lay down this gouache. And how it looks after it's dried. As I said, just a slightly damp brush, because we do want a little texture here. Okay, down here. Sometimes it's, I mean, ink and wash can be considered a mixed media because it's more than one you know, it's more than just painting. But then if you step over the line and add modeling paste, it's definitely a mixed media. It's no longer a pen and wash. So, okay, where are we here? Now I want to see how this is going to dry, and then I'll decide if I want to come in with the modeling paste. I have a feeling I might. Just because my original painting, the white is standing out much more than it is here today. So I'm thinking I might have used modeling paste on the original one. So, monkey see, monkey do. Okay, I'm going to dry that and we'll come back and make a decision. Okay, so I've dried that and you can see a bit where the white is. So just being true to a watercolor, a pen and wash, I dried my brush off a little bit more and I'm just going to come in with my gouache once again, a little bit thicker, next to no water. My brush is just ever so slightly damp. Because it seems to me, I wasn't using modeling paste a couple of years ago, so this original must have been just with the gouache. So we'll do that. And, you know, a lot of people that are watercolorists and those that are beginning their journey often don't have modeling paste and very easily could have white gouache. And this is white gouache from Winsor & Newton. It's the only gouache I've ever used, so I can't compare it to any other gouaches, but it suits my needs. So I hope everybody's doing well. We got snow. Oh Lord, I'm retired, so now I can't even tell one day from another. yesterday. I think it, yeah, well, yeah, I think it started on Wednesday night and then snowed through yesterday. So yeah, bit of snow out there, probably 10 centimeters or so. I wish I lived in, not necessarily the tropics, because I'm not crazy about the heat either, but hate the winter. I don't know about you folks. I feel quite strongly against winter. Okay. So I think our white is down. That will do for now. I'm going to come in and bring in some olive green. Now I'm going to mix. I don't have a true olive green. I do, but I only have a cheap one and I don't want to use it. So I'm going to mix sap green with Payne's Gray to give me my olive green. And very gently. Don't want to fill in the entire thing. Want to leave the idea of some texture there. These are our little buds. And our leaves, our leaves. As you can see, I'm using quite a large brush, but that has a decent tip on it. Rather, you know, fine tip. That works most of the time for me. And I will be coming in with my pen again to accent the green areas. Okay. Just wispy lines coming from the stem to indicate, you know, where the flower opens up. Okay. I say okay a lot, don't I? Sorry about that. That could be annoying. So I'm going to dry this. And then we'll come back. So my painting is dried, and as you can see, I've come in, I've started to do my pen work. Now this is just stippling, so I'm just dotting here. I have already done this bud. Now I'm just going to work on this one. And I did find my darker green micron pen. This is sort of again an olive color, and it's a 05 pen. And I'm just making strokes here to indicate, you know, some sort of threading, I guess you would call it. And my greenery. Okay, now I think I'll do this flower, and I think the white's coming out fairly well, so I have less concern about that. And then what I'm basically doing is coming around each of these little balls of fluff and dotting in my stippling effect. Concentrating in between the little puffs there the most. Coming right off of the flower here, just for some interest. So these dots are basically defining each center, each, you know, circle of puff that I have here. And in between, being the darkest area, will indicate some sort of shadowing. Now you could do this, I mean, you don't have to stay with the green. It's not necessarily realism, so you could do this any color you choose. The green parts, I mean, these buds and the leaves, this area that I'm stippling. Stems. So that gives you an idea there how I get that effect. Okay, let's I also brought in this little wispy little thing that I really like. It's very delicate looking. I'm going to work on this flower now. I really like pen and wash. You're able to create so much more depth and definition and work your painting. All right. A little bit more in these creases here for shadows. Okay, now we'll work on this puffy flower. So as I mentioned in the last video I did, I had a couple of people asking me about whether I had a Patreon, which I don't have. I mean, that's a possibility once I get even more established and people show an interest in that. It's something to consider, but I'm such a small channel now that I'm just concentrating on doing videos that people are interested in and, you know, getting more established. But I do have, and I just created a Buy Me a Coffee account, so I can link that in the description. And if you really like this video, you could always buy me a coffee. Just click on the link. I set $3 as a price for a coffee because that's about the going rate for coffee where I live. So yeah. Meanwhile, I appreciate all of those of you who have subscribed. Obviously, without you, I wouldn't have any reason to keep going. And if you haven't subscribed yet, that'd be a great thing to do today. Okay, so this, for those that joined late, this may look a bit odd, but this is where my mat, my oval mat comes around. Now I think I'm pretty well done. Now I've made this quite busy. Next time I think I would have not made it quite so busy. I think I would have yeah, maybe not quite so busy. I don't know. I mean, and I really like this, so I won't add another one. And that's pretty, I think I will. It's pretty fragile and delicate, and I don't think it's going to create too much havoc here. So simple and easy to create. Just a light touch, sort of you see these in nature too, so just adding to that wild flower look. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I think we're pretty well done. Yeah, I think we are pretty well done. I'm going to fill in a little bit more of this green here. So quite a bit of pen work in this painting. There we have it. I think that's it. Well, actually, you know what? I think I'd like to add some background color. So I'm going to grab my paints again, and we'll come back in and put a little bit of a wash in the background. Okay, pulled out my watercolors again. Now I'm going to add a bit of water so I have more control over where my actually I'm going to check and decide. Okay, my mat is going to be about there, so bring in a bit of water. This will help the flow and control somewhat where my ink, or sorry, my paint is going. It helps my paint to sort of bloom so that it's not too concentrated in one area. Okay. I think I'm going to start with the yellow. And I don't want this too dark. Well, as you know, it's going to fade somewhat. And a little bit, let's bring a little the yellow down here too, a little bit of a soft purple. Again, not too strong. We can always come back and add more if we feel that's what we want to do. light wash. That's about how I'd like it. Maybe a little bit more of the purple, just to bring it out just a wee bit. And I think we might have it. A little bit of yellow here. A little stronger than I wanted. That should just about do it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. It was certainly a pleasure for me to do it. Okay, I'm going to leave that as it is. And I'm going to dry that and bring in our mat again, and we'll come back and say goodbye. So here we have our little painting. Now I chose a mat with a yellow interior simply because it makes it look even that much fresher. It gives it sort of a clean, fresh look. So, and I'm happy with that. So I hope you enjoyed that. Would love a thumbs up, a comment. I have an idea that maybe at some point I wouldn't mind doing this painting again and use totally different colors. I mean, maybe use blues or, you know, I don't know, something like green for the leaves maybe, and the buds be blue. If you have any ideas, let me know. I mean, I'm here for you. So if there's something you'd like to see, you can always go into, go into the comment section. You could visit the community section and let me know there. And yeah, that's it. And don't forget, if you're up for it, if you're feeling social and you'd like to do it, you can buy me a coffee. I hope you folks have a great day, and I'll see you next time.